Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing great. I am back from a vacation in Italy. Had such a wonderful time at the Lago Maggiore, and I think I will do a video about which scents I wore the most in Italy. But today I want to talk about perfect summer to autumn transition fragrances. So for warm days that gets a little bit chilly in the evening, I think this fragrances will be a perfect fit for this kind of days. And but before we start, guys, if it's your first time tuning in, please consider subscribing to my channel. So click the button down below. So first up is a scent that I recently discovered. This is Kenzo Pour Homme Eau de Toilette, and I really enjoyed the take on a blue fragrance. You get like this typical sea notes or aquatic notes in the opening with Calypsone, which is like watermelon, so like a little bit of a fruity touch. But then in the mid you get a lot of fig and fig tree, and yeah, like woody notes in the base. So this has a lot of punch to it, and I really enjoy this because a fig tree gives this a really unique touch to a woody aquatic fragrance. And yeah, like I said, I really enjoy wearing this. This takes me back to scents from the 80s, really powerhouses, because this is really strong. You will get noticed with this. So if you are more like an introvert person, this may not be the perfect fit for you. But if you want to be smelled by everyone around and yeah, want to leave an impression, I think this is a perfect fit. And I think this is such a beautiful transition fragrance because it's fresh, but still it has so much depth to it that it easily cuts through like a little bit of a colder evening and still performs really, really well. So guys, you really should check this one out. Kenzo Homme Intense Eau de Toilette, beautiful fragrance. So next up on the list is one of my favorite cheap fragrances at the moment. This is Lalique Pour Homme Écus, the one with the horse head, and I dig this one so much, guys. This is so beautiful and such a beautiful affordable fragrance. I honestly wore this a lot in summertime as well because this is so light and airy but still woody and spicy, and for 30 euros you can't go wrong with this. It's such a beautiful daytime fragrance and it smells masculine, spicy, fresh, everything you need in a man's fragrance. And if you like vetiver, like if you like fragrances like Terre d'Hermès, I think you really should check this one out because it's quite similar but a little bit more airy. This has not the best performance. You get like 4 or 5 hours out of this, but still for a daytime fragrance I think it's more than enough, and you can reapply. And like I said, I like this woody spiciness for like the transition time from summer to autumn. So I can highly recommend trying out Lalique Pour Homme Écus, guys. So now onto one of my favorite Italian fragrances. This is Valentino Uomo, the Eau de Toilette, not the Intense, just the EDT, the original. I love this fragrance, guys. And I'm happy that I have this big 150 ml bottle. This is such a creative and beautiful daytime scent for me, because this is a little bit of a gourmandish type of fragrance. You get like a really fresh opening with bergamot, but then, so it's really refreshing in the opening, but then you get like this hazelnut accord with chocolate and coffee, and then leather in the base, which gives this a lot of masculinity, but still it's kind of a romantic sensual fragrance and smell for me. Such a beautiful fragrance for the transition time now, and I just love to wear this because I got this in springtime. I wore it quite a lot of times there, but I didn't have the chance to wear it more often because in the high heat I think it doesn't work as well. But now when it gets a little bit more chilly outside, you can easily rock this one. And this is such a beautiful fragrance, guys, and so unique. If you want to stand out, I can highly recommend you trying out Valentino Uomo, the Eau de Toilette, the original, guys. So next up is my favorite fragrance release from this year. This is Parmois de Parfum Wake Up World. Such a beautiful smell, guys. One of my favorite smells from my entire collection. I love this fragrance, and I think it's one of the best transition fragrances you can own because you get green apple and lavender in the opening, really fresh, really refreshing for the morning, and then a lot of amber and tonka bean in the base that gives this like a seductive sweetness. You can wear this in the daytime, in the nighttime, it doesn't matter. I think it's better suited for daytime, but the amber note gives this like a really seductive touch, and I enjoy this one so much because it gets a little bit warm on your skin when you wear it, but it still remains the freshness from the green apple, and it's just such a beautiful wearing experience and so unique. This is inspired by fragrances from the 90s. I wore Laura Biagiotti's Uomo Roma when I was a teenager, but this is way more potent and so beautifully done and so unique. You won't smell anything like this at your working place or the office place, or like when you go to a night out. I think you will really stand out with this, and I can just highly recommend trying this out. Parmois de Parfum Wake Up World, really unknown, but such a beautiful fragrance, guys. So last but not least, one of my favorite fragrances for my entire collection. This just never gets boring on my skin and I love it so much. This is L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum by Gala. Just a perfect smell. A 10 out of 10. I think Thierry Vasser really made a masterpiece with this. This is a cherry leather scent. You get like this really fresh, fruity and zesty cherry in the opening, really refreshing, with almond in the mid, really unique, and then to round it out, leather and tonka bean in the base. So it's sweet, but not too sweet. It's fresh, but not too fresh. It's just like the perfect balance of all things you want in a fragrance for me, and I love it. To be honest, I think you can also wear this as a signature scent and also wear this in the summertime, in the summer night maybe. But I think it's just perfect for a transition fragrance from summer to autumn, because it's kind of sweet but not too sweet, and still strong enough to cut through colder weather, and it's just love. I have to be honest with you guys, I just love this fragrance so much, and I can highly recommend this. It's affordable, it's such a unique, beautiful fragrance, and you should really check this one out, guys. L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum by Gala. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you a lot for watching, and tell me, what are your favorite transition fragrances from summer to autumn? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about it, and I'm really happy to be back and to shoot a lot of new content for you guys. See you next time. Bye bye guys, enjoy your day.